How much money do you need to start day trading futures? And you'll be surprised it's not as much as you think as long as you stick with the micros. And I'm going to show you your options. One, you're able to have more risk, but there's more rules to follow. And one is personally your capital. You fund it yourself. You could trade however you want. But if you start with the minimum, you got to start with the micros and scale up. So let's get into it. So you have two options. One is your own money. One is a prop firm challenge. But the catch, you need to pass the challenge and then make profit to be able to make money, right? So it's going to take longer here unless you're a really good trader and you could get in and out. You get your profit, pass the challenge, and then get to working on profit. Then go that way. You're going to get a lot more capital. It'll be a lot easier to make a lot more money if you're a good trader. And then the goal should not be to stay here, but take that money, move it to your personal account, and then eventually you have so much money in your personal account, you just trade how you want. You have your long-term account that's growing dividends, all that stuff. So the goal here is to day trade now, get our profits, and start building our snowballs so our finances are compounding on their own even when we're not working. So long-term mindset, let's get back into you starting right now. And the first one I use is AMP. Now, I'm doing a small account challenge this year, so I funded it with just $140. And the reason why I did that instead of the minimum 100 was for a micro, you need $40 on your margin, right? So I just wanted that extra breathing room that I could trade a micro or two, and I know it's really over leveraged for that small account. But because the dollar amount's so small, I'm willing to increase the percent risk to make more money or simply just deposit more money and try to grow this account, right? Side story, I went from that 140 to 277 and I left a limit order on that did get tapped in before session close, and obviously at the session close it ran down enough where I got margin called, so that account went all the way down to $80, so I had to refund it. Now we're back at 120. So great rough start to that small account challenge, but we'll do monthly updates. Probably end of the month we'll recap what that account did. So that's why I did that. And then obviously if you want to go up away from the micros, you're going to need 400 in margin there, so you would need at least $400 per contract you're going to take out. So you would want more than this in your account. So the reason why I chose AMP, not only do they have that minimum 100 to start trading, all the commissions, everything, fair price, but now I'm a TradingView guy, and if you're here for a while or just watched a video or two, you see I'm on TradingView always as much as I can. I use Tradeovate for the Apex if I'm doing group trading and stuff, but I try to enter my trades on TradingView for everything because I really like the platform, really like marketing it up, charts and all that stuff. But they connect with all these other ones and more. So if you have a different platform you want to do, they even have mobile trading. Obviously, you could do it in TradingView as well. But yeah, all these you're able to log into your account with and trade through. AMP futures, again, if you want your personal account or if you don't have one already and you're just doing prop firm, I suggest doing a small personal account and just slowly growing that account and adding more money from your prop firm profits. So you're kind of using both to build your wealth up. And obviously you could trade differently over here because there's no rules as long as you meet your margin and your account balances met the minimum. So if you're going the prop firm account now, right now, if you use the link down in the description, you're going to get 50% off. So we'll just talk about 50% off prices. So right now I have 50K account that I'm trading live and it is in the payout area. So I'll be looking to take a withdrawal from this account soon. And then I have a challenge 50K account as well. So you can see 167 a month. Use that link down below. You get 50% off of that. So about $80 plus. not bad, right? But the thing is, it's $80 instead of funding your account with 100, 120, whatever, right? You got to pass the challenge. So you need to make sure you know how to trade before coming here, because if you don't pass the challenge, you just wasted $80. And maybe if you were on your AMP account, you had 100 or so, maybe you made a couple bucks, whatever. You're not losing that money, right? You still kind of have that $80 if you go below the 100 and don't have margin, right? So you got to weigh out your pros and cons. And if you're really just starting out, uh, just stick with paper trading. There's no need to go straight to live. Like, just paper trade and backtest so you know you have an edge and you're comfortable with that edge. Then you could open a small account in AMP and start trading that and see if it is profitable in the live market. Because once you make that jump to the live market, your mind starts to think differently and your emotions start to go more extreme. And that's a whole new learning process. So you should start with minimal capital through that initial learning process. And then as you kind of get control of your emotions, and it's a never ending game, right? But you slowly get better at it. You're able to kind of start trading well and you're getting profit. You could add more to your AMP account, get a little more profit. And now you know you have an edge, you're making money. At that point, I would do some prop firm accounts to really get your capital up, try to pass them, get the profit, get out, put some in your AMP account, save some for taxes. Maybe you invest in your long-term account. Like, be smart with your prop firm money. Divide it up into your nest eggs, take care of debt, all that stuff, right? And then just slowly start building your long-term investing account and your AMP account up to bigger amounts. And eventually you are going to be set. There's going to be a tipping point where you have built your long-term investing account, you have your personal futures account, your prop firms are getting payouts, and these snowballs are just growing and compounding that you don't really have to trade futures in the prop firm space, at least. Like, you don't have to day trade so much. So maybe you're not enjoying it. You don't want to wake up, be disciplined at a certain time to trade these. You don't want to stare at the charts. Now, since you've done your money over here, you could start swing trading futures in your personal account, or just trade certain days where you want to trade. Like, you don't have to trade every day. And that's the long-term goal. It could start with just $100, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you do this right, put in the work, study. I have tons of videos teaching you. We also have our premium indicator and course where we're going to put all our deeper dives and learnings into there. And you also get access to that trading view indicator that helps you find trends in the market. Go through everything, like, build your skills up. And if you do it right, it's going to be hard. It's going to be trying, and you might lose that $100 at first, but keep putting in the work, keep showing up, keep getting better, and you'll start to make these baby steps and you'll become the trader you want to be. And just don't give up, keep going, and you'll be able to do it. It's taken me years, but now I'm at a point where I'm able to get money monthly from trading, and it's just an uphill grind, step by step. Now I want to get more accounts, I want to get more payouts, right? And new emotions and roadblocks and new crazy thinking, because now the money you're trading with is so much more. Like, each step there's new learning process. So always be ready to learn, always be open-minded, and always be honest with yourself, because you need to know what you're doing wrong, what's not working, and build past that. Because if you do the same thing over and over again, well, you're insane, because you're going to get the same outcome, or you might slightly get worse and worse every time. So be a student, study the game, dive into the game, live the game, and that's going to help you get what you want in your head to be as a successful day trader, right? Whatever that means to you, you'll get there, but you can't give up, and you got to keep trying and trying and trying. So I hope this has helped you out. I know we went into a little deeper dive talk after, but I know all in all, if you're here trying to see what the minimum amount of money is to start trading futures with, you have an idea that maybe your finances aren't the best now, but long term, your big goal is to become a profitable day trader. So I wanted to share some extra knowledge for you that, hey, yeah, you could start with this little bit of money, but be smart with it. There's a process. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to take losses, and just be ready for that, because once you get to the other side, you start getting the payments and stuff. It becomes more, I'm glad I did the work. I'm so happy I did hours of back testing. I'm so happy I did this, right? So just grind through it now. Keep taking those baby steps, and you'll get there eventually. So if you haven't subscribed already, do that. Click that thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.